All right, welcome back. Let's go do some play. We got finally to level 8, like I mentioned in the previous video. Last night I ran around the Underdark area in Dark Lake, which is the actual area from the lore, and picked up the first quest. But I want to show you where to go if you haven't been there yet. If you saw the last video, which was lore oriented, once you get here to this zone that we're in right now, Evening Star, which is in Cormyr, you talk to this Joker here. He sends you to Graven Hollow, which is like the quest hub of the entire expansion. Now, one thing very interesting is when you first come into this area, right, it's kind of confusing because you're actually in front of the door that will go to Dark Lake, and you don't want to do that. And all these players, you can always hide half their names if you want to. What you want to do is you want to hang a right, go past the Flumps, and which is from Pete Folio, and talk to Brunor Battlehammer. Now, I've already talked to him. Now, he gives me this main quest line. Demon in the Rough, go to Mantol-Derith. It's kind of confusing when you first look at it. The Terror Demogorgon, Demon in the Rough, Part 1. And so you get this quest, and it sends you to Dark Lake, which is adjacent to Mantol-Derith. And the idea behind the whole quest chain is that, hey, listen, you're not part of these factions. If word gets out that Brunor Battlehammer is sending a whole bunch of allies to come, solve this problem that's happening down here, that it'll raise too much suspicion, so you're going to go there. They send you to this, the entrance to Mantol-Derith, meet with a Zentarian agent, and then from there you're supposed to go figure out what to do, right? So what you're going to do is after you pick that quest up, he's going to send you to Dark Lake. Now, when we get to Dark Lake, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because I got a lot of game sounds happening. Now, I'm only level 8. I'm going to play this on filthy casual mode because I don't know how hard it will be if I go higher up, and I don't want to get killed. You don't watch me die all the time, right? Maybe you do. Let me get my little cleric dude out here. Let's get off my mount. I have Fergus up, who's level 8, and we have our arrows. Let's just check our arrows. Yes, we have our arrows, our infinite arrows. So you can see last night. Let's go to the map here real quick. Let's move this up to here. So there's obviously with every outdoor area, kind of like in the Keep on the Borderlands in our previous videos, you have these Slayer deeds where you kill X number of 10, and then it goes to 20, and then it goes to 50, and then it goes to 100, etc. And you're getting more and more experience for completing this. I ran around here last night, I recorded, and then a bunch of lightning storms came and knocked the power out, so I lost the whole video. It was really a pain in the ass. I live in Florida, it's a real pain right now. Anyway, there's 15 15 heroic rare encounters in the zone, just like in our Keep on the Borderlands stuff, where you're probably going to get some special loot, Dark Lake Vision Stones. We'll do all that eventually. But what I want to do is I want to retrace my steps from last night and go to the northeast here and get to the entrance to Mantol-Derith. Mantol-Derith is supposed to be this relatively neutral trading location for these different factions in the Underdark, which is Drow, Duergar, which are Grey Dwarves, and Snib-Niblin, or however you pronounce it, which is the underground gnome. So I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because the music I found to be sometimes... I mean, there's nothing happening. It sounds like Wrath of Khan and shit. Okay, so let's turn that down. Turn that off. So we're going to go, and I'm going to get this map back up a little bigger again so we can see where the hell we're going. All right, we're going to jump down here. There's a road. We'll follow the road. And this comes to this big, massive lake. And that's actually what Mantol-Derith is supposed to look like, right? If you go look it up on a wiki or anything like that, you'll see that, hey, wait a minute, this is what this place looks like. So here's your resurrection shrine right here. And who's that? And your rest shrine. Is this Sunan Shar? Is somebody. So this is this big area called the Dark Lake. And Mantol-Derith is supposed to have lots of water in it. So I went in here last night, started the quest. I'm going to try it still on filthy casual. That's a little deep gnome there, which really just looks like a hobbit. I already talked to Volth Rafton, so let me get my... Fergus is still up. I'm going to put him on aggro.
Madness has gripped Mantol-Derith, and the suspicion is that one of the Demon Lords is responsible. This Demon Lord could be disguised as anyone, but would most likely have arrived recently. Best be careful where you put your trust when exploring the trading post. The Zentarim agent who invited you into the city beckons you to speak to him. He should be able to give you a decent picture of the situation in the trading post.
So, you get to play this yourself. I don't need to explain it to you what's happening. I'll just give you like a snapshot of what's going on. I haven't really played past this point. I just got this set up and then the power went out and I'm like, well, damn it, I'll have to do this all again tomorrow, but that's fine. We'll start over. There's this British accent Dungeon Master voiceover, which is cool, but the lines of dialogue, they're just so long. I mean, there's nothing happening. I almost wish in some ways there was a camera panning through the zone, or there was a sketchbook on the screen with little sketches being drawn about the characters. So people who don't know jack shit about this location and all the lore that goes with it are like, oh, okay, this is story time. She's talking about this stuff. And when she's a dungeon master talking about other crap, okay, now she's talking about the room, you enter a room and it's blah, 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 blah. So this guy wants me to convince the council to meet because they're all at odds with each other. So they all suspect that, like, these demons have come from the abyss and they're in disguise and they're making the deep gnomes and the you know, the gray dwarves and the drow all at each other's throats, but this is supposed to be a neutral area. So this tells you, who you're going to talk to. Once you talk to this guy, talk to this guy.
Your contact tells you that to track down the hidden demon lord, you'll need to convince the Mantol-Derith council to meet. However, the agent tells you the deep gnomes and Dwergar of the city are refusing to meet with the rest of the council. In fact,
the
both
flicking
factions are
geometry
holed
happened
up in
last
their
night too. It's really
enclaves,
weird. I wonder how
preparing for
that
war.
didn't get caught.
Perhaps if you can get them to agree to meet, you can gain the city's aid in finding the hidden demon lord.
So it's kind of interesting. I just talked to an NPC and it's well written. It says what to do, and then the dungeon master's going to come in here and give me story time about what I just got done reading about. So it's a little strange. It's cool. Like, I stood still and listened to it. Careful, or the demons will get you. Okay, dude. So you got signposts here: the central marketplace to the tavern, the east marketplace to Dwergar Enclave. What we got here? Just a shield. So I went down this way last night, and I'm going to go do that. So this is the entrance to an enclave. I may not be able to get into it. Let's see what happens. And let's see what the music sounds like here real quick, because some of the music is like really obnoxious. It's like I said before, it's like the Wrathicon and stuff. And sometimes it doesn't reload when you come up to a new zone. All right, so we're entering Mantol-Derith.
The door
I thought
to
we
the
were in
heart of the
Mantol-Derith.
Dwergar Enclave is shut tight. Gargoyles spring to life.
Oh shit, now we have gargoyles all over us. Okay, no problem. We're just going to start killing them. Okay, we have our 1940s detective combat music.
The door to the rest of the enclave.
It's just got to go. I'm sorry. The music
Your
just isn't
battle
a...
must have proven your mettle to the
I guess you got to
Dwergar
bleed.
within. A deep gnome dangles pitifully over a roiling sand pit. Two Dwergar stand on a platform nearby. One demands the gnome tell him where it is, while the other watches on with concern.
I guess my, I guess my cleric said, Leroy Jenkins jumped down the motherfucking pit to go fight a bullet. All right, well, you're going to have a good time getting back up. Are you going to run the ladder? Watch this. Is he going to go up the ladder? Oh my God, he's going to run up the ladder. Oh, twerp.
Please!
Somebody help me. Okay, okay.
Help me!
So, Dwergar Negotiator, tell us where it is. We know you took it. Let's talk to the girl or whatever it is
This
in the thing.
Dwergar is quite mad. He thinks I stole the gem he gave me to appraise. Look, it's his own fault it went missing. I'm an honest businesswoman. I returned it as soon as I was done.
Kind of sounds like a Mrs. Brown Boy's character. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this, called Deep Gnome. I can't pronounce it. Treachery here. Grimgill's gem has gone missing. It's certain to the Yantha. Yantha's the girl on the rope. If you need someone to talk to, go to the Deep Gnomes and ask Gable where people stole our gems. Here, take this crest. I'll prove that you're the diplomatic mission. I'll do you any good. Okay.
Guldur believes the gem his friend Grimgil lost must be somewhere inside the Gnome's Enclave. He asks you to speak to their negotiator, Gabble, to see if she knows where it is.
It's like
He gives you a diplomat's
Yvette
crest
Fielding.
that will allow you to enter the Gnome Enclave.
with this blue Peter badge, you should be able to go into Mantol-Derith, find out where the missing trolls are. Never did like Yvette Fielding. So where's this thing taking me to? Out of the zone, perhaps? Nope, we don't like those things. They're useless. Okay, so it looks to me like you look at the map, make this map a little bit bigger, if it makes sense, that we need to go back out of this place and find the hidden demon lord, convince the deep gnomes to meet, So I guess I need to go to the other enclave, since this is the Grey Dwarf or Dwolgar enclave, and go find and get them, convince them to meet each other. And this immediate quest, which one am I doing? It doesn't really tell me which one I was on. Terra Democrat, Demon in the Rough. Go to the dock. I've done that. This here, Demon in the Rough, Part 1. Average difficulty. Go to the dock. That's not very clear. Slayer, no. Rare encounters. That's the outside zone. Part 1. So this is confusing. You may have the same trouble with this. I'm on a quest called Demon in the Rough, and it has a number of long-term objectives. Speak to Gabble in the Deep Gnome Enclave. So obviously I need to go to the Deep Gnome Enclave next. But if you look here, Demon in the Rough, right? That just says go to the dock. I've already done that. How come it doesn't say it's completed? And then down here it says Terra Demogorgon Part 1. Okay, that's fine. It's asking me to speak to King Bruno Battlehammer, which I already did. And then here's Terra Demogorgon, Demon in the Rough. So I think go to the dock and I start. So this is confusing. It's like it's all. This is level 37. Terra Demogorgon, Demon in the Rough. Terra Demogorgon Part 1, Demon in the Rough. So that's very confusing. It's not very clear at all. And since we haven't really unlocked the map, we probably don't know where the Deep Gnome Enclave is. Can you mount up out here? No. Let's put this map up here bigger. So let's run around and try to find the map. And Fergus is not bleeding to death anymore. These are all dead ends. Could be down that way. And this little pip here just says the Dwolgar Enclave. It's just labeling it. So here's the signs. The Deep Gnome Enclave is that way. Thankfully we have signs to tell us where to go. Whoa, shit. Okay. These are demons, huh? Okay, no problem. Babu Slayer. Babus or Babaus, how you want to pronounce them. They're like a lesser demon. Or they could be a devil. I can't never remember. We're not really having any trouble with the fighting stuff. Let's get a heal going on here. This character here has really weird heals. Monster summoning 1 will be fine. You can do that if you want to. Alright. More? Okay. Well, I tell you what, on so far on Chode mode, it's not very difficult. We're looking around for... So this is going to be the problem, huh? These dudes are going to spawn out of nowhere all the time? Okay, that's fine. Maybe once we clear the spawn out, we won't have that problem anymore. We're looking for the Enclave for the Deep Gnomes. And then we got a spider with us. That should be helpful. That should be a doorway. Do you remember the very first time you ever played Baldur's Gate 1 and you like looted every box and got enough money to buy stuff because the crap that the dude gave you didn't give you enough stuff to do anything and your character's around with a stick in your hand? So hopefully we're getting closer to it. I got the ambient sounds turned up. They just don't. It seems so quiet in here. I mean, is the ambient sound up? I got it maxed. It's just kind of a distant moan. That is one thing about Neverwinter Nights, which was so well done, was the ambient tracks were great, especially if you build your own adventures. Another escape, Babau or Babu, whatever you call it. Looks like Babau. That goes, okay, we've got the sign showing us where to go. Central Marketplace is that way. Deep Gnome Enclave. Okay, ooh, hope that's not dangerous. We'll just jump over it. It's red mold. Okay, so we are in deck 16 and we're looking for the rocket launcher. Okay, we'll head upstairs.
The crest of the Chief Negotiator glows in your hand, and the door to the Deep Gnome Enclave opens in response.
Oh, a puzzle, huh? We love puzzles. Oh, gosh. Okay, looks like we got 1, stand on it, 2, stand on it, 3, 4. And is this a puzzle as well? Okay, yeah, it looks like a puzzle. Is there one up here? Nope. And I just decided to do this video. I'm not making a guide telling you how to do it. I'm just going to experience it for the first time and play it. That's weird. It faded away. Did you see that fade away? And then it faded back again. Okay, let's see if we get the camera in position where we can see everything. Well, as usual, this is the power source. Where are you trying to get it to go to? Where's the termination point? The ground directly in front of this? Seems kind of weird. If that was the case, you need something to connect to this. There's nothing there. Doesn't make any sense. There's no tile here. And then it faded away. That's kind of weird. Oh, I see. You got to stand on a little button to make it light up. Okay, let's stand on this button. Okay, great. Now I understand it now. Okay, so, let's get this one rotated. And that will go there. But I don't know what I'm trying to power. Interesting. And then they fade away after a few minutes. Okay. So we'll go back to this one and go back to this one. Now we can see both of them. So overbright. This is irrelevant because you would have to have this turned this way for this to do anything. And then you'd have to turn this one. And then I gotta go here and highlight both of these. I can't really connect to that, can I? I'm not really. The problem I'm having with this is like, well, what's the termination point, right? What are you trying to power? I mean, is there something over here I don't know about that I don't see? No. Same thing with this. You step on a button, okay. There's 2 panels and there's 2 buttons. Maybe we need to get power to each button. And weird how it just says puzzle tile when I walked up here. That's weird. It just says puzzle tile, but you can't interact with that one. But you can interact with this one, but not with that one. That doesn't make any sense. Are you trying to illuminate these 2 torches or something? Is there a torch at the other end that does the same thing? So I'm just thinking out loud here, so it's not like boring to watch me dick around. I mean, what are you trying to do? I mean, it doesn't look like it connects to anything. Very confusing. Ah, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is there no power coming out of this? Are we trying to get the power from this to that? Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I've got reversed because I've been playing Neverwinter for so much lately. And we turn this way. Turn this way. Go. Okay, that's illuminated. And what did it do? Did it do anything? So I illuminated this. Let me illuminate the other one. Maybe that'll open the gate or something. That's probably what we're trying to do here. Okay, let's step on each button. We want the power seems to be coming out of here. So we're going to rotate this way. Rotate this way. And rotate this. Too close. Too far away, I mean. This has got to be connected to this, though. That must be turned down. Oh, they're so overbright. Illuminate this one again. Power source coming this way. Let's turn this down here. Gotta light it back up again. No, not that one. It does it all the time. I'm not even clicking on that tile and move the wrong tile. And turn this way. There, this goes here. Turn this to here. And that should illuminate the thing. Does it make the door open? So now the panel is lit up. This one's lit up, so it's like it's powered. And this one's powered. Did it open a door somewhere else I don't know about? Did it open a door up here? No, this is just platforms. And my combat log doesn't carve out a log over the stone giants, the library, the Graven Hollow, the bastion, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we gotta go down to the actual current chat. The crest of the chief negotiator glows in your hand, and the door to the Deep Dome Enclave opens in response. Is that down here? Rune. There's a rune here, but there's no rune over here. Weird. This spider walking around is really annoying. I'm not really sure. Okay, well, let's go see. Let's just try talking to dudes to see what happens. There's a dude in the hallway, and all these steel structures that lead nowhere. It's like a warehouse. Drip skillet. Okay, she's the negotiator. A diplomat's mark. So you're here to discuss the conflict between the Deep Domes and the Dorgar. I'm going to stop you now before you waste your time. The Dorgar kidnapped our leader, Yantha Coxrock, for no reason. I refuse to meet the Dorgar until she is safely returned. So that's news to me. Why didn't the Duergar do an official investigation of the theft or bring it to the council? Instead, they kidnapped Yantha with no warning. Say all you like about Yantha, but she's an honest businesswoman, never been known to steal from her customers. She insists she didn't do it. If Yantha says she didn't do it, she didn't do it. Especially if she's saying the gym, saying that, excuse me, especially if she's saying that given the interrogation methods those Duergar use, what to do? If the Duergar won't release her until they find this gem, then why don't you listen to Yantha and look elsewhere for it? Try asking people in the central market about the gem. Perhaps some of those other facts involved, like the drow. Yeah, okay, great. Sounds good.
Gabble doesn't know Yantha to be a liar. She'll allow you to look around the Enclave, but suggests you instead focus your attention on asking about the drow.
I want to focus my attention on the glowing tiles on the wall. What the fuck do they do? I don't know. I don't know. It baffles me. I guess I'll figure it out. I'm a game designer and I don't know what the fuck the puzzle does. Am I stupid? Okay, let me tell you what's going on in my head here. Okay. So, this is the source of power down here by this crystal thing. And it says puzzle tile. See the word puzzle tile? It's almost like, okay, that's a puzzle tile. Stepping on these things illuminate the two sections. So I was thinking, okay, well, here's the thing I need to get power to. So I got power to it, and now, like this one, it's permanently illuminated. But it doesn't do anything. This one says floor tile. This one says puzzle tile. So why does this one say floor tile when it's on the wall? And why does that one say puzzle tile, which is on the wall? And so it just doesn't make any sense to me. The fact that I've illuminated the two things and it didn't do anything. Did it open the door and I just don't know about it? I thought I heard the door open. Maybe people that don't have the thing in their hand, it opens the door for them. Gosh, we're getting way too bogged down with this crap. Let's go to the market. So this is one of the things about DDO you have to like. You either hate it or you like it. You got to think. Okay, more dummies. I think these are all chodes and don't do anything. And let's see here. Oh, good, that thing's gone. It was making noises when it walked. I didn't like that. So we need to find this market. This goes to the Enclave. As I recall, the market was to the right. We're going to keep going. Let's get our map back over to see where the hell I'm at. Yep. Gonna run past. I'm not motivated to spend my time killing these guys all the time. All right, Fergus, come help me out. So what we got here? That's a monster summoning. This is dispel magic, restoration. Give me a restoration just in case something popped me that I didn't notice about. Careful, or the demons will get you. And this sign says goes to the market, right? Yeah, Central Marketplace or the tavern. And she said, kill encroaching demons. 2 left. Unfortunately, more will spawn directly on top of me any minute now. And we need to go ask townsfolk in the Central Market about Krimgol's gem. Okay, is this the Central Market? No, this is Antarium Enclave. Oh, Vrock. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of him. Beat it, creep. Hey, look, everyone. My guild's got 12 renown. Okay. County for mana. Alright. This is a marketplace. Is there anyone even here? Okay, here's one dude. Let me ask him a question. What do you want? I'm sure you're not here to chat. Hear anything about the Black Gem recently? Okay, that makes it sound like, you know, Flink, Yantha's assistant, he got in a scuffle with a gargoyle a couple of days ago. He yelled something about the gem, and then he ran off. Nobody's heard from him since. Every bit of information helps. Let's talk to this little girl here. What do you want with me? Have you heard anything about the Black Gem? I was over by the Drow Enclave yesterday, and there was a gargoyle just standing there. He looked confused, I guess. So I asked him why he was there, and he said, I'm waiting to hear from her. I gave her the gem, so she has to talk to me. He didn't seem right in the head, so I made excuses and left. Okay, great. So it sounds like maybe this gargoyle was hired by a drow to steal the gem for whatever reason. And maybe the drow is a disguised demon. Let's talk to these jokers over here. And, excuse me. Got the names on. Okay. Have you ever think about a black gem? Heard someone yell about a gem over by the Drow Enclave the other day, but that's all I know. Let's see what Chode here wants to know. The gem that's caused all this trouble, no idea where it is. Yantha Cox rocks. Usually appraises gems right here in their assistant Flink. Flink's gone missing, though I haven't seen him in days.
Multiple residents of Mantol-Derith have now told you a similar story. How a gargoyle was seen carrying something towards the Drow Enclave. Yantha's suggestion.
See, she said Drow. So all you bastards that gave me shit and called her Dro have been proven wrong because British voice actor girl said Drow. Alright, so what we got going on here? Where's this go? Drow Enclave. Let's go that way. Isn't that funny? I think there's an old... there's Flink right there. What's up, dude? What's happening to you? Guess I should head home now. Okay. There's the gargoyle, strangely smitten. He stands here awkward out of place. He's looking wistfully at the Drow Enclave. I'm looking for an unusual gem. People pointed me to it. Have you seen it? Yes. I take the gem from Gnome. Then I give to... what's that? Kenyel? Kenyel, I miss her so much. Gem voice tells me she my one true love. So I give my love gem. Tell her she knows what it's for. But she not know what I mean. Now she... now she pledged my true love. She take gem as payment for job. I'm not know what that means. Okay, it sounds like a dummy. Funny, good dialogue. Okay, we're looking for Kenyel.
In short, grunted words, the gargoyle explains that he gave the gem to his beloved, a drow by the name of Kenyel. Perhaps someone near the Drow Enclave can tell you where she is.
Drow, did that insane gargoyle send you? Yes, I know, Kenyel. No, neither you nor that idiot can talk to her. I really need to find the gems I'm looking for. I wouldn't draw Kenyel's attention if I were you. She's a professional assassin and keeps out of the spotlight even the best of times. But if you're determined to bother a cold-blooded killer, Kenyel is close to... It's just a continuous maze of shit. It's close to Surak Mazalor, our chief negotiator. If there's a council meeting, you'll find Kenyel there, acting as Surak's bodyguard. So Kenyel and the gem will be at the council meeting. That will convince the Dorgar to meet.
The
Okay.
drow tells you that Kenyel is an assassin who values secrecy in even her daily life. Though she is a close friend of the Enclave's
New objective, kept
negotiator,
Krimgrol and the
who
Dorgar
never
Enclave about the
attends a meeting
gem.
without Kenyel by her
So,
side.
where's Krimgrol? Have we forgotten? In the Dorgar Enclave, which one of the very first people we met. Okay, that's all blocked off. Let's go back to the Dorgar Enclave, which we can't take any shortcuts here, can we? Because there's bridges and shit, there's water. Oh, there's more baddies. An escape, what? What the fuck is that? Hezru Mauler, okay. Oh, of rock. Okay, at least there's some random shit happening from time to time. Look! A crude altar. I got sparkling dust. I'm so excited. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Let's open my map again and see the Deep Gnome Enclave and the Drogar Enclave. So we're going to go straight and then we're going to hang a left and go east. Keep that map open. These guys want to get involved with me, but I'm not going to let them. I don't want to go to the Zentarium Enclave. I want to go to the Drogar Enclave. What? Stop bothering me. The streets are stained with blood. Good thing Fergus Urquhart is here to help me. Vizerin. Renegade Drow Wizard. Okay, let's talk what this dude is. Another newcomer to Mantol-Derith and not yet tainted by demons' madness? Good, good. You have promised if you survive here, you should meet. I'm Zizarin, a Path of Exile 2 streamer. I'm Vizerin, a wizard of some renown in these parts. I'm, of course, not here. This is merely a projection. No wonder he's translucent. I'm investigating reports that Demon Lord has loosened his trading post thanks to Banray's incompetence. That's Matron Banray from House of Banray, right? Matron Malice? Was that who it was? I believe I know how to send the Demon Lords back to where they came from. That sounds interesting. You know I should talk. Give me the Demon Lord to sign me up. When you return to Grave Hollow, speak to my underlings and I will be in touch. Okay, that sounds mysterious. Hey, look at this big cool mushroom here. It almost looks like a water tower. Now, let's get our map open. We need to get over this way, right? Over here. So we need to head due west. So we're not going the right direction. Stop closing the map. More ambient sounds, more water. Can't hear the water. Don't hear the distant Narvandale bell going. Yeah, more sounds. Glowing, humming. You know, look at Unreal. Look at Chisra. Look at ISV Crayon. Look at those old school maps. You need to have more ambient sounds happening, right? Okay. Anyway, enough criticism. These guys did a great job with this. They're probably looking at my video going, fucking asshole. Alright, Mantol-Derith still going into the Enclave. Good, they didn't reset the gargoyles. Let's see what's going on here with the gnome girl being hassled. Lighting in this area is messed up. There's no color 0. You need to have darkness, complete darkness, and then you have, it's just too ambient. Too ambient. And where's that light coming from? There's no source. Okay, let's talk to this negotiator. Be on your way, must find Krimgol's gem. We'll talk to Yantha. Tell Krimgol the door of Long Cave about the gem. Crest this guy. Okay. What do you want now? I found who has your gem. It'll be at the council meeting. My gem? What are we waiting for? It's waiting for me to the tavern. That was a quick change of tune. Okay,
Krimgol's
great.
Tone
We saw the
changes
tavern
quickly
earlier.
when you mentioned that his
We were
gem
in the
would be
little
at the meeting.
marketplace.
He agrees
It was
to
like a little
inform
interactive
Baldur that
door.
he found it, so that the meeting can happen.
Where's Fergal Urquhart? Give me a heal, dude. They just look like gray hobbits. They don't quite look right. Alright, so what we want to do here, this is what? This is the Deep Known Enclave. Let me make this map just a little bit bigger. This is the marketplace, Blazing Beacon Tavern. That's where we need to go. We were just there a few minutes ago. Go across this bridge, I believe, and then we hang a right. Not too hard. Hey, look, there's wind blowing underground, making banners fly. Excuse me. More dretches and shit. Oh, they're over with. Wait a minute. Maces? Are you fighting something? Baboos or babows? What do you think? Blazing Beacon Tavern. So we're going to have a massive council meeting where alcohol is served. This is going to work out well. Okay, there's a character there. Half-naked drow. Bartender. Some interactive doors. Despite your best efforts, the council meeting hall cannot be used. Solve, convince the Mantol-Derith council to meet to continue. Okay, good notification. One for the bartenders who we need to talk to. Attend the council meeting downstairs of the tavern. You're just in time. The council's about to meet downstairs. Let's see what's up with this girl. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm not quite sure who I can trust right now. If you're really invested in the safety of this town, prove it and come back later. Okay. Oh, now the door opens. Magic. Now we're going to go down to the secret area. Okay, they're all here. There's Kenyel. Let's see what he has to say. What do you want? Make it quick. I have a job to do here. Guard the drow negotiating during the council meeting. Have you been feeling odd lately? Probably due to the gem the gargoyle gave you. Wait, how did you know about the gem? If you know about it, you know why it's important. It's payment for my services as an assassin. I'm going to hold on to it at least until I get it appraised. The gem is just extra weight. Give it to me while you finish your contract, and I'll give it right back. All right, here, I guess. You can hold it for a while. Everyone take cover.
When Kenyel produces the gem.
Aha, baddies have come out of nowhere. I'm the DM, and even though combat has started, I'm going to continue to talk, and you won't be able to hear me in the background. Uh-oh, there's a big one there. Now, he's cool looking. Let's focus fire his ass. You know, we haven't really been trying our cool entangle ability. What is up with this? There's a churning feeling when you touch the gem, as if you're touching chaos itself. The chanting voice of the gem becomes clear. Obey me. Feel my power. Become my thrall. Hold on now. Who are you? I'm Fraz Urblu, Prince of Deception. I transfer myself in this gem to avoid being summoned to this world by that fool Banre spell, but the gem itself is affected by the spell. It was summoned and bound to this plane instead. No matter. Even in this form, I have already made many of the world's mortals into my thralls. You've already met several of them. Join me. Hold on, the gem is bound here, but you are not. Smash the gem, banish the demon back to the abyss.
You hear
Bam.
a shout of protest from the gem as you attack it. With one final swing, the gem shatters, banishing the demon lord back to the abyss. The cause of Mantol-Derith's madness is gone at last.
It's gone at last. Now we can have a cup of tea. Open this chest. Wow, look, regular shit like you get in the rest of the world. Okay, cool. I thought I wanted to get something special. Okay, so while all that was going down, the Zentari negotiator, the Duergar negotiator, the Drow negotiator, who I've never met, and Gabble Drip Skillet, Deep, have all hanging out here doing nothing with papers everywhere. Let's try talking to all of them and see what they have to say for themselves. Let's get started. Okay. Right then. Okay. Finally, the council can meet. Finally, we can meet. Oh, that's great. They're all looking this way. They're not looking at each other. Okay, well, no problem. Got the junk out of the chest. Now, what do we need to do? What, Kenyel? A demon lord is inside the gem. What kind of payment is that? All right, so upper right-hand corner. Find the hidden demon lord. Check. Convince the deep gnomes to meet. Wait a minute. So I didn't convince him? Free Yantha Cox Rock from Duergar Enclave. Let's go back to do that. Optional. Continue to kill the encroaching demons. One left. Okay. So, but they are meeting over here. Deep Gnome leader Yantha, but she's been freed. Wait a minute. Free Yantha Coax Rock or Cock Rock, whatever you want to call her, from the Duergar. But she's right here, so she's already been freed. This is her favorite part of I don't get it. Is she really going to be back at the other place if I go back over there? Let's test this theory out. And also let's get some heals going. I hear Fergus Urquhart's damaged. Actually, that's not even a proper heal. That's just a stupid restoration. Do that, and then let's do this. Okay. We're going to go back out, and I want to test my theory here. I actually want to talk to her while we're here. She's like, come back and prove to me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hello, sorry, I'll come back later. All right, no problem. How about the bartender? Are you still going to talk about the council meeting downstairs? New around here. Everyone else in our place is hunkered down, waiting for things to explode. Something has them spooked. I don't know what spooked them. Don't really care, to be honest, except that it's killing my business. And business is good. Look at this place. It's just about empty. Only thing that might get people here is the council where to meet. That'll put some gold in my pocket. Where's the council have to do with it? The council meets right here in the tavern. Yes, I know this already. I was just down there, dude. Didn't you hear all the fighting? And order ale and food. Leave a great tip. Don't worry, I'm going to figure out what's going on. And that's it. So that's a little out of order and kind of immersion killing. And, you know, you're in this empty tavern. This cool writing just needs a little bit, needs some oomph. You know what I'm saying? More cowbell. All right, so remember earlier, the Duergar Enclave is where they're holding the girl hostage. I want to run there and see, like, is she still there being held hostage? Killing trash. We're gonna go this way. Gonna go. So if my instincts are right, we're going to go into this zone, and Yantha's going to be still held over the top of the bullet. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. This happens in other video games too. But the other two guys aren't there. So, but I never accomplished freeing her. So I guess when I talked to the Duergar before, he said, yeah, council meeting, let's go. Then I never turned to my left and freed her. So hopefully this will get us, you untie Yantha, the freed deep gnome looks at you in relief. Thank you. They just wouldn't listen to me. Don't mention it. Just get back to safe. So Gabble agreed to meet with the council. Okay,
Freed
great.
From her bonds, the gnome breathes a sigh of
5K
relief
experience. That's
and
awesome.
nods to you.
So as you can see, there's a few mechanical issues with that quest. We got 5K, we got 15K earlier. I mean, this almost put me half a rank up, right? We haven't got a pip yet. Find the hidden demon lord, destroy the gem. We got the experience bonus. We're going to hit finish. I want the ventures complete. Do you want to recall now? And we'll stop the video after that. So, yeah, you heard all my criticisms along the way. Just because I've been in the video game industry for over 30 years and done a ton of shit doesn't mean I'm the best game designer in the world. The Standing Stone Games guys, after all these years, have been working on this thing by themselves. They probably don't have, a lot they can do. The writing is good. The level design for the environment is fine. The audio seems to be a weakness, like combat sounds. We need that big, heavy broadsword boom you hear in Ultima Online. We need those bow sounds. We need a little bit better sounds for those kinds of things. We need more ambient sounds. They probably don't have an on-staff sound designer. And so a lot of times you're a small studio like that. When I was working at Tripwire, we didn't have an on-staff sound designer. We hired this lazy dude to do our sounds all the time, and he was annoying to work with. He was a good guy. He was just annoying. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll make that sound, and he wouldn't make it, Anyway, so the problem is, if you hire, what the hell is that sound? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck is Demogorgon doing here? Okay. He's like 80 feet tall. I thought he was 15 feet tall. I guess I was just to scare my ass. He's like, shut the fuck up and finish the video. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that when you're a small studio, what you say to yourself is like, the creative guys are like, we want to add cool sounds. We'll get some shitty music made by our music guy, but that's fine. But we want cool sounds from the Underdark besides woo, and so you're like, oh, you get a quote you give a list to the sound designer guy. He's like, yeah, I'll make you these 90 sounds. And he's like, he wants $17,000. You're like, fuck, man, we can't do that. We make that much revenue in 2 weeks. I mean, it's a revenue balance versus risk versus reward. But if it were me, right? This is what we did in Unreal Tournament. We had a young guy named Dave Ewing. He was like a gopher, right? Oh, he's back again. But he doesn't see me because I'm... It's like they're trying to copy the Terror of the Abyss, whatever the fuck it was, 5th edition cover by doing that pose. Anyway, as I'm trying to say, what you want to do is you want to get a young person who has access to like a CD-ROM audio library, who knows how to do some audio mixing, maybe a budding musician, right? And say, hey man, why don't you make all these cool sounds for us? And they're working part-time for you, right? So you're paying them like $45,000, $50,000 a year. So you get like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month, and they only work part-time. They're getting half of that, and while they're going to college still. Like that would be a good way to get all your audio jammed up. If they were to reach out to me and ask me, I'd make them a freaking audio list myself for free, because this game is really awesome. I really believe in what they're doing, and I think that it needs little jibble bits like that to be cooler. So anyway, now we're back in Dark Lake, right? And we need to go back to probably Bruno Battlehammer to figure out what the next step of our quest chain is. So I'm going to kind of follow the yellow brick road here. Mind players, no, we don't want to deal with them. And so far, because I've got it set on filthy casual mode, it hasn't really been a problem. I'm going to kind of cut around some here. I want to open up the map a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video of me just riding around killing shit in the open world and see if I can get all the little rare guys picked out. But I like the idea. Oh, what are these dudes? I'll try to fight them now. I'll save it for a video. I get so easily distracted by the fun things to do in games. I love them. What the hell? Oh, they're chasing me. Go fuck off. I'm going down this way. I bet they don't come over that hill. Uh-huh. I knew you didn't have any pathfinding to get that way. Alright, so we're going to go back into Graven Whoop-de-Doo. And I want to talk to Bruno Battlehammer and tell him, hey man, what's going on with this? Now, we did meet some characters. We met a girl. There's a check mark on my map. See the check mark? We ride our cheesy broke dog mount. Okay, I'm going to talk to him. Now, he's still got that question mark over his head. She can tell you the details. I found out what's going on in Mantol-Derith. We already talked to her before. That's how we got the quest in the first place. Now figure out who to do with the rest of the Demon Lords. This is reward, Tales of Valor. How much of Tale of Valor we get? Breacher, skirmish level, that's all high level. Let's take the Tale of Valor. Got some guild renown. Okay, this is Vizarin's apprentice. Are you Kurudu? I've been sent here by my master, the great wizard Zizarin. You, maybe you've heard of him. Zizarin knows what you to arm a deal with the Demon Lords who are loose in the Underdark. He would like to see them gone and devise a plan, yet this plan requires your help. Will you meet with him? I'm going to hit close because I might do a video about that. We'll do a separate video. So we got all these other quests now. Are there any check marks anywhere that we need to deal with? We got the quest done. Okay, that's our opening sequence. And yeah, that's pretty cool. This is repeatable, so you could repeat that. Cool. All right, I'm excited. I can't wait to progress further. You know, I've got it set on a really easy level while I'm trying to get a handle on things. Maybe I'll boost it up a little bit. But yeah, there you go. So hope you have fun watching this video, and we'll do another one. We'll just pick up another quest. I don't know which one to do in what order. I might just pick one of them and just start doing all of them. And that's where we go, and we'll see what happens next. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have fun laughing along with some of our stupid shit. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.